I'm Kevin Ingram, Community Development Director with the City of Lakeport and also the PIO for our flood incident. Currently, this is in regards to the onset of the winds that were expected over between 4 p.m. and 4 a.m. tonight. With the high water levels, we issued a mandatory evacuation notice for some of our low-lying areas where there is standing water, particularly the Lucky 4 Resort at the north end of town, then also Aqua Village, Willow. Currently, we're monitoring it. It's only about 10 to 12 miles per hour, but it's expected to come up upwards of 20 miles an hour over the evening. So we're likely to see those high winds again.
My name's Tim Connell. I'm at the end of Aqua Park, and we are slowly being flooded.
So, Tim, are you getting out?
Not right now. We're going to try to put up as much barricades as we can and see how it looks in the morning. But right now we're just trying to save the place.
And as far as current rainfall and expectations for more?
We're monitoring the reports out of NOAA just like everybody else. At this point, it's more the winds that are driving our evacuation orders at this time.
I'm just fighting the lake, man.
And who are you?
John.
And this is your place here?
Yes, sir.
What are the barricades about?
Just to stop the waves if it gets windy. It really helps it. That's why we're doing it. We ran it all the way along the backside too because I have water all the way around my place now.
And has the runoff hit the lake yet?
From this particular storm event?
Well, I understood that the last storm is just now running off into the lake, so that would indicate that you haven't seen the last storm fully or this one.
Well, I mean, we're expected to, what we've monitored, that we're expected to see the lake come up probably an additional half a foot, 3/4 of a foot by Thursday. So that would put us just under 11, and that's not including the water that we got right now.
Okay, my name is Ana Valdenegro, and I'm the manager here at this place in Willow Point Resort and Mobile Home Park.
And Ana, what's going on here today?
Well, I have a phone call from the police department, and they're telling me that they're gonna come to meet me, and then just to tell people that they have to leave. So they basically came over, and then I have to shut down the power as they asked me, and then go to every single trailer in this place and let them know they have to go, because we're having some problems with the sewer and with the power also.
And are people already getting out? Are people already
getting out?
Yes, actually they're willing to do it, so they're moving out.
So what are your expectations? What do you figure is going to happen here, Mike?
Well, we got all the power shut down. Most people are leaving, and then all we can do is really wait. When the water level gets to where it's under control, and we can't turn anything back on until it recedes, which we don't know.
And what do you figure?
The station is going to stay closed for a little while.
And what do you figure is going to happen with the lake level on the next day?
Well, we still haven't even had the runoff from the last storm. We're still and it's still raining. For every inch we get 3 on the lake. So the water runoff has just started. It just started coming from the last storm, and now we've still got 2 more days of runoff. So it's backing up really bad. This part has already joined with this part here. Now the lake is actually lakefront is now up by the Exxon, by the Chevron station.
And will there be additional evacuations considered?
Not at this time. We'll continue to monitor, though, as the lake levels do rise and what other events come at us.
My name's Mike. I'm the manager of the park at Lucky 4 Trailer Resort. Right at the wall, you can see by the that deck down there, the water on our side is about 3 feet deep. Okay? And it kind of gradually comes uphill to this point. And tomorrow I expect it to be back up by that second speed bump, which will make it over the wall down here.
Can you tell me where the evacuation center is?
It is at the Seventh-day Adventist Church in North Lakeport. That's at 1111 Parkway. And they currently have availability for over 100 residents, so 100 people.
Okay. I'm Pastor Randy Brems, and I'm the pastor of the Lakeport Community Seventh-day Adventist Church.
and in that capacity, I'm one of those responsible for operating this shelter. And we did the Valley Fire, the Rocky Fire, the Clayton Fire, the Bevins Fire. We've been involved in the evacuation in the emergency here in this county for the last 2.5 years. And now, of course, with the flooding, that has become a major issue. We were activated tonight specifically for that from Lake County.
My name is Brian Murray. Living down here on behind Sanducci's. Got ordered to evacuate. And it's the first time ever. It's an experience, and just trying to feel it out. Kind of unnerving, you know, the situation. That's pretty much all I know. I'm trying to get on the internet right now, trying to see through weather service what's going on, or the county emergency services, something, get more information. Nobody really knows what's happening. Everybody I've talked to, the supervisor, and so kind of winging it right now. I'm kind of glad they pointed this place out. We're in a travel trailer, so it's down there at the resort. And last night was pretty unnerving. It woke us up in the middle of the night. Big strong winds about midnight, and everything was moving. So we weren't going to give it a second shot. I thought about holding out, but cops said they weren't going to come back, so we're out of there.
Tina, how big is that dog?
If we really need, we'll just hook a wagon up to him and have it. Yeah.
He seems happy though. He has his peanut butter in his bone. And he seems calm.
And I live on Lakeshore here in Lakeport. We live in a duplex right on the lake, and in the last, I'd say 3-4 days, the water level has been rising. The wave action from the wind is what's really worrisome. I've been sandbagging the last couple of days, and now we sit and wait, because tonight is supposed to be 50-mile-an-hour winds, up to 50-mile-an-hour winds. So we've done what we can. Now we sit out and wait.
So Al, you have not been evacuated, right?
No, I have not.
And what are you doing here tonight?
Our church volunteers for the warming center, and I come and help.
For those in the affected areas, what would you suggest for them and why?
We're encouraging folks that if you've got standing water in your area there, to consider heeding the evacuation order. And mostly that's because it's not just the water, but the wave action does get dangerous, and especially if we're starting to see utility failures and things like that, we want people to be extra cautious and consider heeding that mandatory evacuation order.
Hey, my name is Don Johnson. I live here on K Street in Lakeport, and as you can see, we're flooding. It's been rising steadily over the last few days. It actually has come up today quite far, because the sidewalk was visible earlier, but not now. So it's coming up into our yard. The police have just left not too long ago, issuing a mandatory evac. I have an elderly mom, and so I'm not going to be moving too fast too soon, so I think we're going to ride it out, and I have a couple other people in here who are going to ride it out. But yeah, it's an interesting situation, but I think we'll be all right. I'm sitting pretty high actually up here, and I've heard that that end might flood, but from someone who's lived here for a long time, that it doesn't really get up to where I am, because I'm sitting pretty high. Basically, it'll do the flow around me, but may not be able to exit. Certainly not with my mom on a walker. So that's what we're doing here on K Street.
At the barrier, just over our knees. So when we walk over there to screw those in, our boots get wet.
Oh, hey, did we ever rope that other dock down, John?
No, we gotta do that. Good.